Luna's Bedtime Stories. Luna's first road trip. Sunny had been eagerly anticipating the arrival of summer break for months. It was her favourite time of year, a season filled with endless possibilities and exciting adventures. With school out of the way and the warm sun high in the sky, Sunny's mind was free to wander to new horizons. She had planned a list of summer activities, from picnics in the park to camping under the stars, and of course the annual family road trip was at the very top. The road trip with her family marked the beginning of their summer escapades, and it was always a fitting start to their summer break. Her parents had spent hours researching potential destinations and creating a detailed checklist of things to pack, ensuring they would have the most enriching and memorable experiences. When the day finally arrived, Sunny's heart raced with excitement. She had been on plenty of family trips before, but this was different. This was her first summer road trip that Luna would join, and she was excited to embark on a new journey with her loyal feline companion by her side. The Yu family's road trip to the campgrounds was an adventure in itself. The car was packed with camping gear, supplies, food, and of course, Luna's carrier. As they hit the open road, Sunny couldn't contain her enthusiasm. She turned to Luna, who was comfortably settled in her carrier, and said, "Luna, are you ready for our big adventure?" Luna peered out of her carrier at her owner. Only recently did Luna overcome her fear of the outdoors, and with the help of her adventurous companion Sunny, they explored their backyard and visited the local market. But now, they would take their adventures to a whole new level. An unforgettable road trip and a weekend camping in the picturesque countryside. The rhythmic hum of the car engine and the changing scenery beyond the window intrigued Luna. It was her first time on a long car journey, and she was determined to take in every sight and sound. As they drove through winding roads and rolling hills, Luna watched the passing scenery with wide-eyed wonder. Her tail flicked with curiosity as they passed by meadows adorned with wildflowers and crossed over babbling brooks. Sunny narrated the unfolding adventure to Luna, reassuring her with gentle words. Sunny, always resourceful, had also brought along a variety of road trip games to keep everyone entertained during the drive. She pulled out a travel-sized board game and set it up on her lap, inviting her parents to join in. As they played, Luna watched the pieces move back and forth, her head tilting with interest. As the miles rolled by, they played I Spy, with Luna's keen eyesight making her an excellent player. She spotted a red barn, a yellow school bus, and even a green tractor along the way. Each time Luna called out her discovery with a soft meow, the family erupted into laughter. Sunny's father, Mr. Yu, had prepared a playlist of their favourite songs for the journey. A Yu family road trip wouldn't be complete without background music. Sunny perched Luna onto her lap, and the sweet little cat listened intently to the music, her ears twitching to the rhythm. Occasionally, she would purr in approval, as if she too appreciated the melodies. As they neared their destination, Sunny leaned over to Luna and whispered, "We're almost there, Luna. Get ready to explore the great outdoors." Luna, now accustomed to the car's gentle rumble and the family's infectious excitement, meowed in response. She was ready for the adventure that awaited her. With each passing mile, the world outside the car window became a canvas of opportunity. As they finally arrived at the campgrounds, the Yu family was brimming with joy, including Luna, the shy little cat. Sunny's parents got out of the car first and began unloading the car. Sunny made sure to put Luna's leash on her before getting out to help her parents. "Just give us a few minutes, okay, Luna? We're going to make this campsite so beautiful for you," Sunny said reassuringly. Luna watched through the window as her owners set up their campsite, ready to create lasting memories in the embrace of nature. The campgrounds reminded her somewhat of Sunny's backyard, a haven of trees and grass, but 10 times larger and more colourful. She couldn't wait to get outside and check it out for herself. The campgrounds that the Yu family arrived at were a picturesque oasis nestled in the heart of nature. The Yu family had chosen a spot near the edge of the forest where they would have a clear view of the starry night sky in the evening. The campgrounds were well maintained, with clearly marked areas for each group of campers. Tall, majestic trees provided ample shade, and the air was filled with the soothing scent of pine needles. The ground was blanketed with a lush carpet of soft, mossy grass, making it the perfect spot for pitching their vibrant green tent and laying sleeping bags and cozy blankets inside. Once the tent was set up, Mrs. Yu took Luna's carrier from the car and placed her in a quiet corner within the tent, ensuring she had a comfortable space of her own. Luna quickly got to work, sniffing out every inch of her weekend home. Meanwhile, Sunny and her parents focused on creating a cozy outdoor space. They unfolded camp chairs and set up the grill for cooking. Nearby, a stack of firewood was ready for a campfire under the stars. Mr. Yu, always well prepared, had brought along a large, weather-resistant tarp that would serve as their picnic area and protect their gear from unexpected rain. He spread it out under the shade of a towering pine tree, creating a comfortable spot for meals and relaxation. Then he skillfully started the fire, and Sunny watched in fascination as the flames danced and crackled. The campsite had transformed into a cozy retreat within the heart of nature. Lanterns illuminated their surroundings, casting a warm, inviting glow. Once everything was completely ready, Luna was released from her carrier and out of the tent. "Come here, Luna. I got ya," said Sunny gently, as she guided her nervous little cat. Luna mustered up the courage and stepped gingerly onto the soft forest floor. Sunny placed Luna on a soft blanket near the fire, hoping that the warmth would help ease her anxiety, similarly to Luna's day's sunbathing. Luna's curiosity got the better of her, and she approached a cluster of wildflowers, her delicate nose dipping to inhale their sweet fragrance. The scent was unlike anything she had encountered before, and her whiskers quivered with interest. Next, Luna ventured to the base of a tall pine tree. She extended a paw to touch the rough bark, her sharp claws leaving tiny marks as she explored. The tree's scent was earthy and comforting, a taste of the natural world she had only glimpsed from behind a window before. Luna's exploration continued as she padded along a winding trail that led deeper into the forest. Her ears perked at the chirping of birds hidden among the branches, and her eyes followed the darting movements of squirrels among the trees. Luna felt a connection to the wild world that surrounded her, and her heart swelled with a newfound sense of freedom. Sunny, always attentive to Luna's safety, followed closely behind, holding her leash and offering gentle words of encouragement. "You're doing great, Luna," she whispered. "Just take your time and enjoy the adventure." As the day unfolded, Luna's exploration continued, taking her to every corner of the campsite. She examined the intricate patterns of fallen leaves, inspected the nooks and crannies of the campfire pit, and even ventured into the shade of a large boulder, where she discovered a patch of soft moss. The air was filled with the scent of pine trees, and the soft rustling of leaves greeted them like a warm embrace. The night was alive with the chirping of crickets and the occasional hoot of an owl. Luna's ears perked up as she listened to the symphony of nature surrounding her. Every detail amazed her. The first evening at the campground was a moment of pure magic for the Yu family, especially our little cat Luna, who had done something she'd never done before. With the campsite set up and the campfire crackling warmly, it was time for their first dinner in the great outdoors. Sunny's mother had prepared delicious skewers with seasoned vegetables, chicken, and a medley of spices. It was truly a delicious meal that would satisfy their appetites after a long road trip. Once Mr. Yu placed them on the grill, the aroma quickly wafted through the air. The family had set up a portable table with enamel plates, cups, and utensils. Luna, securely fastened to her leash, was placed beside Sunny, her green eyes reflecting the dancing flames. Mr. Yu piled up the skewers, still steaming and perfectly cooked. He then offered a toast with cups of cold lemonade. "To our first dinner at the campground," he said with a smile. The family clinked their cups together, and Luna, sensing the celebratory atmosphere, let out a soft meow. It was a moment of pure joy and togetherness. "These skewers are delicious, Mom," yelped Sunny, eating them a little too fast. "Hot, hot," she panted as the meat almost burned her tongue. Mrs. Yu laughed. "Careful, dear, the food isn't going anywhere. Take your time," she said, before breaking off some pieces of chicken for Luna. With the meal nearly finished, Sunny had a special treat in store. She had packed marshmallows and chocolate for making s'mores. They skewered the marshmallows on long sticks and roasted them over the campfire until they were golden brown and gooey. It was her favourite part of going camping. Sunny showed Luna how to assemble a s'more, carefully sandwiching a warm marshmallow and a square of chocolate between 2 graham crackers. Luna watched the treat being created and meowed softly, as if to ask for a taste. Sunny chuckled and broke off a tiny piece of graham cracker, offering it to Luna. Luna nibbled it delicately, her approval evident in the way she closed her eyes in delight. The evening continued with laughter, the crackling of the campfire, and Luna's curious exploration of the campsite. As the stars began to appear in the night sky, the Yu family and Luna felt a sense of contentment and connection that could only be found in the simplicity of nature. Their first dinner at the campground had been a celebration of togetherness, delicious food, and the beauty of the great outdoors. It was a memory they would cherish, a moment that reminded them of the joy of slowing down and savouring life's simple pleasures under the starry night sky. As the night wore on, Luna curled up beside Sunny within the safety of their cosy tent, her soft fur providing warmth and comfort. On the other side, Mr. and Mrs. Yu snuggled on their large air mattress. The gentle crackling of the fire and the soothing sounds of the forest lulled them into a peaceful sleep. The following morning, the Yu family awoke to the sounds of birds chirping above them. Sunlight poured through the cracks of their tent. Mr. Yu let out a loud yawn and stretched his arms overhead. "There's nothing quite like sleeping in the great outdoors, is there? Why, I haven't slept that well in months." Together, he and his wife had prepared the day's agenda, hiking through lush trails, discovering hidden waterfalls, and enjoying breathtaking vistas. Luna, always on a leash and harness, accompanied them on their adventures, her curiosity piqued by the scents and sounds of the wilderness. Their first stop was a serene lake surrounded by tall pine trees. The sight that greeted them was a tranquil one, a serene glassy lake framed by tall reeds and dotted with lily pads. The moment they arrived, Luna spotted the local ducks skimming the water's surface, their sleek feathers glistening in the morning light. Sunny dipped her toes in the cool lake, and Luna, emboldened by her outdoor experiences, ventured close to the water's edge. She had never seen creatures like these up close before. The ducks, sensing Luna's presence, swam a little closer, their webbed feet paddling gently in the water. Sunny knelt down beside Luna, and with a gentle touch, she introduced Luna to the ducks. "Luna, meet our new feathered friends," she whispered. Luna's curiosity got the best of her, and she inched a little closer to the water's edge. The ducks, seemingly unafraid, quacked softly in response. Sunny dipped her fingers into the cool water, and Luna, emboldened by her owner's example, did the same. She reached out a paw to touch the surface of the lake. The ducks, now accustomed to Luna's presence, swam even closer, their quacks growing more animated. As the morning sun continued to rise, the Yu family spent peaceful moments by the lakeside, observing the gentle ebb and flow of the water. They had set up a cozy spot complete with a soft blanket and Luna's favorite toys. Luna stretched out contentedly, soaking in the tranquility of the surroundings. The outdoors was nothing to be scared of after all. Meanwhile, Sunny's parents had brought books to read and shared interesting pieces with each other. After an hour or so, the family enjoyed a picnic by the water, sharing turkey sandwiches and laughter. Their journey then continued as they stumbled upon a roadside hut that was famous for their blueberry pie. Boxes of pies were stacked behind the vendor, a sweet old lady who put love and care into every bite. "Let's buy one for dessert tonight, shall we?" said Mr. Yu, tempted by the sweet smell of the pie's golden flaky crusts and sweet blueberry conserves. Sunny and her mother were giddy and couldn't wait to indulge in it later. They loved finding local delicacies during their road trips. As the day turned to dusk, the sky was painted in hues of orange and pink, casting a warm glow over the forest. The family returned to their campsite, happy with their pie purchase and the peaceful day they had spent together. The campfire was rekindled, and they shared a delicious outdoor meal of Korean barbecue for dinner. It was a treat they had all been looking forward to, a delicious feast that would bring a taste of home to the great outdoors. Sunny's mother had prepared all the ingredients with care. She had marinated thin slices of beef, chicken and pork in a savory blend of soy sauce, sesame oil, garlic and spices. Alongside the meat, she had sliced an array of fresh vegetables, including bell peppers, mushrooms and zucchini, ready to be grilled to perfection. The campfire had been burning steadily, and Mr. Yu had set up the grill over the flames. It was a special grill with a perforated surface that allowed the food to cook evenly while capturing the smoky essence of the campfire. Sunny carefully helped her father arrange the hot coals beneath the grill, while Luna sat comfortably in an armchair, a safe distance from all the smoke and fire. With the grill ready, Mr. Yu began placing the marinated meat and vegetables on its surface. The sizzling sound as the food made contact with the grill was music to their ears. With the meat cooked to perfection, they set up the table with a colourful, juicy dinner spread. Mrs. Yu showed Luna how to prepare a traditional Korean barbecue wrap. She took a piece of crisp lettuce, added a slice of grilled meat, a spoonful of rice, and a dollop of spicy gochujang sauce. Sunny, her mouth watering in anticipation, took her first bite and exclaimed, "This is amazing, Mum!" She then gently broke off a small piece of cooked meat and offered it to Luna, whose taste buds were ignited by the flavours. As the family enjoyed their Korean barbecue dinner, the campfire crackled in the background, and the stars began to twinkle in the night sky. After they had eaten their bellies full and cleaned up all the plates, the family laid out a large tarp and then a soft blanket over it. They had decided to cap off their evening with a serene stargazing session. The campfire had dwindled to a gentle flicker, casting a warm amber glow over their campsite, and the night sky was a canvas of twinkling stars. Sunny lay down first, unable to hold back her excitement. Then she invited her parents to join her, and Luna, securely attached to her leash, settled down beside them. The four of them lay back on the blanket, side by side, their eyes turned upward. Luna rolled onto her back and also marveled at the view above her. She had never seen something so grand. The stars shone brilliantly, illuminating the night with their celestial light. Sunny pointed out constellations, tracing imaginary lines in the sky to connect the dots of stars. "Look, Luna," she said. "There's Orion, the hunter. See those 3 bright stars in a row?" Luna watched the night sky with rapt attention, her ears perked and her tail swaying gently. She let out a soft meow, as if acknowledging the beauty of the stars. Mr. Yu shared stories from his childhood about stargazing with his own family, and Mrs. Yu spoke of the magic of the cosmos. As the night wore on, they continued to gaze at the sky. Under the canopy of the night sky, the Yu family and Luna realized that they were a part of something much larger than themselves, an endless tapestry of stars that stretched across the universe. That evening, the night was filled with the sounds of the forest, and they snuggled into their sleeping bags with Luna nestled between Sunny and her parents. With Luna by their side for the first time, the Yu family had discovered that the great outdoors was not just a place of wonder, but a canvas for unforgettable moments and cherished memories. The road trip with Luna marked a turning point in their relationship. As they drifted to sleep, content and tired from their adventure, Luna knew that the world was full of wonders to explore together, one road trip at a time. The end.